but we don't have any 300-year-old vampires living in America. That's where we found, for example, people who were 300 years old in the Social Security Administration database.
Now, I thought that this was a mistake of not registering their deaths, that people were born like a long time ago and it had defaulted to like a certain number, and so that after time, those people were still in the system.
So there's, or at least one of two things must be true. There's a typo or some mistake in the computer, or it's fraudulent. But we don't have any 300-year-old vampires living in America. And we don't have people in some cases who are receiving payments who were born in the future.
Born in the future?
Born in the future. The people are receiving payments whose birth date was like in 2100 and something. We know that one of two things must be true. That either there's a mistake in the computer or it's fraud. But if you have someone's birth date that's either in the future or where they are older than the oldest living American, because the oldest living American is 114 years old. So if they're more than 114 years old, there is either a mistake, and someone should call them and say, I think we have your birthday wrong, because it says you were born in 1786. That's like this person either needs to be in the Guinness Book of World Records or they're not alive.
But still, at the end of the day, money is going towards that account that's connected to this person that is either non-existent or
so
dead.
So there was I think something like 20 million people in the Social Security Administration database that could not possibly be alive. If their birth date is based on their birth date, they could not possibly be alive.
And then to be clear, 20 million people that were receiving funds?
A bunch of most of them were not receiving funds. Some of them were receiving funds. So let me tell you how the scam works. So the Social Security Administration database is used as the source of truth by all the other databases that the government uses. So even if they stop the payments on the Social Security Administration database, like unemployment insurance, small business administration, student loans, all check the Social Security Administration database to say, is this a legitimate alive person? And if the Social Security database will say, yes, this person is still alive, even though they're 200 years old.